Breaking news, new couple Sage and Noah, no longer Zoe.
Are you jealous of that?
No, I'm happy for them.
Do you think maybe your grass eating from like 15 years ago is what scared them off?
No.
No? I mean, that's touching grass to a whole nother level. Supposed to touch it, not eat it. I was obsessing over this goth girl.
I'm not obsessing over this goth. I'm obsessing over how she got 28,000 subscribers in a week.
And I told you, look at her room, look at her life story. A lot of people can relate to it.
Yes,
It's mental illness.
She's almost gotten 250,000 views in a week.
Can you take a picture of them and put it for like clickbait?
We could be talking about the Pickford Tickler. That is more local and more of a threat.
Wait, what Bart though?
I ate him.
Seriously.
I don't know.
That's Bart, not me.
Asking Bart where Bart went.
Yeah.
What's your grade in Miss Rose?
Right now, I think it's like a D+. Plus.
Yikes.
That's pretty good, you know. I said D+. Plus. Yeah, that's passing. That's all that matters for me.
It's bad.
What do you define as good?
An A,
And why is that?
because perfectionist, you know?
Okay, so A minus is the same as failing.
Exactly.
So do you think grades define your intelligence?
No.
So you believe someone could have a bad grade and still be intelligent?
No, actually.
Why is that? You think a number actually determines your...
I think that you have a bad grade and that you're also not intelligent.
Well, I wasn't asking just for me. I was asking just in general. Because...
So if it can't be proven by one person, then it can't be proven.
It's like, for example, Einstein, like, flunked out of school and whatnot. Always argued with his teachers. Yeah, look at him. One of the smartest people ever alive. So, you're going to be dead one day, too. So, just because he's dead, he was never intelligent.
Correct.
So why do you work for this if you're going to be dead one day when you were never going to be intelligent?
To, I don't know.
You're working for nothing. That's what you're saying.
Maybe, but it's keeping me going.
But what's keeping you going? The stress of trying to be perfect, or you could just kick back, relax, knowing that you're smart, and the letter doesn't determine that for you.
But I'd like to get through school so that I don't have to.
But you are getting through school just fine. How much more are you trying to reach? You've already reached the top. There's not much more for you to grab.
I don't know. You see this?
So you don't even know what you're working
B
for.
plus an A minus. That's what I'm working for.
Why does it have to be a
Up
perfect
to an
thing?
A.
What's your GPA right now?
3.4 because I did horrible my freshman year.
You got a 3.0 in freshman year. What's so bad about that? Like Noah had like not even a 1, I think.
Noah, what's your GPA?
Oh, Monday, March 15th.
No, it's not.
Well, it skyrocketed this year. It is worked
What was
for
your
once.
GPA your freshman year?
Let's not talk about that.
It was probably,
Your GPA cannot be 3.7 if you had
I think he said 2.7.
2.7.
No, overall through high school, it's probably like a 2.2, but for this year so far, it's a
No, I mean their like actual GPA like overall.
Well,
it's probably like 2.2.
because his other years,
I don't want to end up like a drug addict.
well, his grades didn't determine. His grades didn't determine. His grades don't determine his drug use, though.
Oh, I think they do.
Why is that?
Just lifestyle.
Well, wasn't he doing it before he was even in high school? So how could his high school grades determine things he did before when he was in high school?
It's just proving it. You know?
There's no. That's not causation, and causation doesn't prove correlation.
No.
Noah's still watching this YouTube channel.
I think Noah has a girlfriend.
We think Sage is his girlfriend. So have you ever heard of the Pickford Tickler?
Pickford Tickler.
Yes. There's a Pickford Tickler
Who is it?
that goes around and tickles people when they least expect it. Noah has been struck many times. Noah, would you like to explain your encounters with the Pickford Tickler?
My encounters with Pickford Tickler. Well, I often stretch in class.
Are you the
And-
favorite tickler?
We're trying to determine who to pick for particular
And
is.
an individual who I never have truly seen up close will come up and poke or grab at my sides.
Oh, I'm sure you enjoy it.
Are you the pick for tickler?
Zoe, why are you like this?
I'm sure that you would love when that happens.
Raise your hand if you think Zoe is the pick for tickler.
I would never touch Noe in my life.
Why not? Why do you hate Noah so
Put your
much?
hand down.
Cole's the detour tickler. So Zoe, why do you seem to hate Noah so much? What is this beef?
I don't know, it just, the aura he gives off just makes me want to hate him.
What aura? What color aura does he have?
Oh.
Can you see things
Oh,
like
racist black.
racist? I don't think
Racist black.
or black aura is
Racist
even a
black
thing. What makes you think he's racist? Are there even black auras?
What did you say, Brock, to it?
I said black can't be racist.
Yes, it can.
I know.
I'm racist.
You prove it.
You didn't let me speak.
See, I'm not racist. I don't hate any specific race. I just don't like you.
Oh.
So he's Zoeist.
Nothing.
Well, she's
John
just
opened.
been nothing but antagonistic
Yeah.
to me, so
And then he snapped me.
what reason would I have to be
And I left him on
nice to her?
delivery.
Oh, we also been checking the music charts and we see this new
We should all
genre.
take a trip outside.
We see this genre arising called retard rap. We need to
No, on the screen.
find the pioneers of this genre and interview them.
Wait for Keon.
Where did you like come to hear of this?
What, retard rap? I just
Yeah.
was checking the music charts and I saw a genre I've never seen before called retard rap. I think Noah has like some exclusive access to some lyrics that have been unreleased.
Yeah, those lyrics are not ready to be released, man.
Why not?
It's like the Epstein file.
You want to talk about your new Red Bull?
Yeah, I like it very much.
That's very descriptive.
But
So-
it's not my favorite.
What's your favorite?
The white
The
one.
white can.
I mean, that is a
Like-
white can.
It's coconut berry.
I don't.
I got white
I hate
monster
white
best
flavored
friend, we got white Red Bull.
everything.
Once you go white, you never go back.
She's a real racist.
Sage, would you like to talk about your
You
background
must
here?
have all
No,
my
I
teachers.
switched to brunette with blue eyes.
Burnett?
6 feet tall, 6-figure salary, 6 figure.
No, could you please read the retard rap lyrics you found?
I don't do blondes anymore.
No,
Why not?
To
those aren't ready, man. Those aren't ready.
Make sure to check out the Weekly Roar Instagram page and Rumble. If no,
Can we
ever
talk about
updates to Weekly
Sage's
Roar.
8th through grown adult roster?
Or what?
What? Her 8th through grown adult roster.
You want to talk about that?
My like all my relationships.
No, her
Not
roster.
talking. Nobody's supposed to share on Senator County.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
You
am.
have it for Austin's, whatever.
Don't do that.
Okay, let's
That
start.
scares me so bad.
Freshman through grown adult roster.
My bad, I got cramps.
Do you know what she's talking about?
She lost her sophomore.
No.
She looks more confused than I
lost
am.
my
Oh yeah.
I got like
You don't talk about them anymore.
Wait, someone you dated in your sophomore year?
No. These are people. Listen. These are people who are freshmen. As she's in the grade she is freshman through grown adult.
That was tonight. I thought last night was
Interesting.
really close to a full one, and tonight was a full one.
Like I have a freshman hus. I used to have a sophomore hus.
Do you have a freshman class right now?
In the
Senior, college, and grown adult.
huh? Who's the college?
Is she competing for freshmen?
Okay, who's the senior?
Do you feel it pushing?
Don't think so.
I give it a head.
We should interview her for the podcast.
I forget.
So I think we should turn this eventually into an interview style type of podcast. So do you have anything you'd like to say? Like anything weird that's ever happened in your life, or anything super funny or scary? Do you have anything to say? Why'd you hit Chase? She should have you. Yeah.
It's a full moon tonight. Everybody watch out for them werewolves. Screw Powell.
That was actually Austin Earl.
So do you have anything scary that's happened to you that you like to talk about?
I got brutally beat up last night.
By who? Sorrel?
No.
Sorry.
By the Pelston basketball team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the most scary thing that's ever happened to you in your life. Ooh, it looks like someone kissed your lip. It looks like lip marks. Maybe it was no.
I hope it wasn't.
I thought you were about to say hope you was.
Were they masked
Can we talk
individuals?
about like our worst accidents that we've ever had?
Yes. This could be like an interview
Don't
kind
come
of.
back to me. I want to start.
Were they masked?
Well, now you want to get an interview.
I say the worst accident I ever had was when I spilled oil that was on fire all over my porch, and then it caught my feet and burnt my hands and my feet.
How did you manage to do that?
Because I was like 12, and my grandma decided that I was responsible enough to carry oil that was on fire to the back of my yard, and I tripped on my stairs and dropped it.
Ooh, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did it hurt?
Well, I would say that I was on fire, so I would say it was a pretty hurt.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know anyone else that's been on fire. So, okay, what's something scary that's happened to you in your life?
Well, when I was 7, I was walking my horse.
You have a horse?
Well, when I was 7, a car drove by and it scared the horse. And the horse ended up trampling me and then landed on my arm. So I had like a sprained arm.
So you weren't dropped as a baby, but you were trampled as a kid.
And then like a couple of days later, my arm was hurting. I was riding a bike and I tipped over in a pothole on my training wheel.
Oh my. Were you wearing a helmet at all?
I landed on the elbow that was already bad, and I looked down at my arm, my bone was sticking out my arm.
Oh, that's lovely.
I told my mom I was going to bed. I don't know why.
So you told your mom you were going to bed as you had a bone protruding out of your arm.
I wasn't crying or anything. I just held it and was like, I'm going to bed.
Was it not bleeding or anything?
No.
No.
And then I walked in. My mom knew there was something wrong. She lifted up my sleeve, seeing that my bone was sticking out my arm.
Well, it has to be really gross to look
Rushed
at.
me to the hospital.
There had to have been blood.
Then the pain started kicking in.
Oh yeah, you were probably in shock.
And I was screaming on the top. And then I was rushed into emergency surgery.
Oh yeah, so imagine you did go to
I've had,
bed.
like 3 surgeries on my arm.
So imagine you did go to bed with a bone sticking out of your arm, and then like the pain kicks in, or like you roll over on your arm, and then you feel like, whoa.
I said I was going to bed because at first I didn't see it was sticking out of my arm, so I was wearing a long
How'd you
sleeve.
not feel a bone sticking out of your
Yeah, I feel
arm?
No, I was in shock.
Blood.
I was in shock. And then I told my mom I was going to bed because I didn't want to worry her. And then she followed me and pulled up my
Headphones?
Let me guess. Where you're like, oh my lord, there's a bone out of my arm. I didn't see that at all.
Well, at first, like, she went to lift my sleeve up and something got caught. And I started,
You got
that's when I
snagged.
started screaming.
Her third arm.
Oh, and then, fun fact, I just had to have surgery on it.
Like
Like
last.
sophomore year.
Yeah,
So
it was
that's
like
the-
during the spring.
Because I was literally growing an extra bone in my arm.
That's
That
not
was, like,
normal.
messing with my nerves.
Yeah, because I remember she came to school in like a cast for at least a few months.
So do you actually have a third arm then if you have another bone growing?
Well, I got it shaved down now.
Oh, she shaved her third arm. So that's easy. Zoe was on fire. Sage has extra arms growing, and she had a bone sticking out of her arm.
None of my experiences are even close to that bad.
Oh, one time I was young and I was playing basketball in gym class, and Dane went to go toss me the ball, and my fingers hit. I broke all 4 of my fingers.
You broke all 4 of your fingers.
And then, actually, I broke 3, sprained 1.
Was that on
They
the?
were all
Was that the same arm or your
on my
bone?
right hand? So then Miss Chris had to write all my work for me.
When I fell off the roof.
And then it
Yeah,
was
that did
starting to
happen,
heal.
but I mean,
Oh, I
nothing
have
really
more
bad happened to me. I mean, I had a bruise on my back. That's about it.
Oh, it was starting to heal.
No,
And
it's
I
like,
went to go in my brother's
Like right
room to bother
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And he got mad and pushed me off the bed and I landed on my fingers again.
Oh,
So
jeez.
then I started off square one. That was with my
Well,
fingers. And
So-
then when I was younger, this is a bad.
So I just want to say, when you're older, arthritis is probably gonna kick in real hard on those joints.
When I was younger, my dog runs like a fucking cheetah, and we lived in Kinross at the time. Okay, and you know how there's like two sides of the house,
Mhm.
and there's like gates that go back.
Yeah.
The neighbor's gate was open, so the dog would run in a circle around the house.
Mhm.
And it was snowing and ice everywhere. And I was playing. All of a sudden, my dog came in and rushed and smacked me, and I slid on the ice, landed on my knee. I started screaming, right?
Yeah.
Screaming in pain right away. I wasn't even in shock. And my brother, Chris, he was working outside, kept walking past me because he thought I was faking and joking. So he would not help me out.
Yeah.
I think I screamed at the top of my lungs for like 5 minutes till my mom heard me inside and came out, dragged me inside. No joke. Pulled my leg up and my kneecap was like over here.
Oh, my lord.
And I broke my knee in like 2 places.
So she's growing a third arm, had a bone sticking out of her arm.
I think the
Broke
worst
her
thing
leg.
that's ever happened to me is me falling off of a roof.
And the doctor, what was really gross, I was in shock so it wasn't really hurting, but he would like move my kneecap around and put it in place.
Oh. Like
And I think, and then I was on crutches, and then I would walk into school, you know how like your snow boots get the floor wet?
Yeah.
I had crutches and water doesn't do good.
Did you slip?
We were on the way to fans, so you remember this. And I full on slipped in front of the whole class.
Oh,
And I was in a wheelchair for like,
oh man, you just like
I wasn't allowed crutches anymore.
crippled, even more crippled. I guess.
Oh, I also
Injury
remember
maximum.
another time, bro. I sprained my ankle because it was 4th of July, but tonight,
Yeah.
childhood friend's house, and they decided to put a frog in a bottle,
Zoe,
right?
I studied
With a
the
firework
most amount of times
and
last
blow
night.
it off.
3-hour video down the street.
Somehow it went
For
off,
nothing.
and the frog did not die.
Did the
Or
frog get
nothing.
launched in the air?
So, no.
No. Okay.
It was in the bottle. The bottle was intact.
Mm.
I was like, you need to let the frog out. I let the frog out, and mind you, I'm terrified of frogs. And we were on
Why?
a 2-story porch,
Yeah.
and the frog jumped on me. And I was like leaning against the porch, and I fell off the porch.
You fell 2 stories because of a frog.
On my ankle, and the house was like a hill, so it was like right here,
Yeah.
and then my grandma's house is right here.
Yeah.
So my mom had to carry me all the way down to my grandma's.
First off, could I actually record while we talk, like video? Is that fine? Is that
You
fine?
guys record Noah while Sage talks because he's quit.
All right, I'm gonna start recording. Okay. So may I ask why you're terrified of frogs?
They're just slimy and gross. They creep me out.
Is it because they're green? They're slimy and gross. So,
Like Noah.
but Noah's not slimy or green, and Noah's not bumpy either.
Not bumpy.
I wonder if we can like put this like right here so then we're all with here, you know. So let's see. You were set on fire. She was trampled by a horse. Trampled away her 3rd arm. Fell off a 2nd-story building because of a frog.
Hey, I have multiple stories. I'll just tell you a
Tell
bad
about
one.
your finger.
Oh, I also.
Oh yeah, your little finger is
also
beginning
broke
of being.
my finger because somebody decided they wanted to cheat during a school powder puff game.
Who? Was it Sage?
No,
Yellow,
I'm not gonna name drop,
2 green, and 1
but just know I'm up for blood.
Even though it's like 6 months ago.
I don't care.
When I had to surgery.
I'm sure they need.
Wasn't allowed to play my entire junior year volleyball season
You still play shell shockers though. Better than no.
Hey man. Ouch.
I have my turn. I have slit my toe, like my pinky toe, almost off.
Yeah.
I had to get stitches on it.
May I ask what you would have done with it if it did fall off? Would you keep it or like pickle it? Would you pickled it and put it?
I would sew it back on.
You could have put it on your hand and you could have 5 fingers.
I've actually done it to both of my toes on both sides. It's the same toe on both sides.
Is it that hard to keep your toes on your feet? I know the saying's like stay up on your toes or whatever.
I've cut my knee open with an eyebrow shaper.
Your eyebrows are on your head, not your knees. So how'd you do that? I've fallen off a hay wagon onto gravel and cut my head open. How'd you fall off that?
I fell backward in a hole and cut my head open.
Because
Oh, riding a bike.
my aunts decided that I needed to help get these like huge chunks of wood off of the hay wagon when I probably weighed less than the chunks of wood, and I picked one up and just fell backwards with it and hit my head.
Ooh. How'd that feel?
Oh, horrible. I've been kicked in the head by a cow.
She's been trampled by a horse, so. Well, did you just hear what those?
I've been kicked actually a lot of places by cows.
Did you kick it back?
No.
Why not?
And then I forget what I did to this arm, but I had to have a cast on in 5th grade.
Oh yeah.
You just forgot what you did to your arm, but you know you had a cast.
Or you like burned yourself or whatever.
And then after I was in a wheelchair for a while, and I had my knee brace on, everybody was doing cartwheels. It was like, how long was it? It was like maybe 2 weeks after I finally got off of like I was kind of able to walk a little bit. And I decided, Sage Grove wants to do a cartwheel with everybody else on the playground. And I messed up my knee again.
Have you ever heard of Happy Wheels? Like the crippled people in wheelchairs. Yeah, like the gore game. Did they ever play Happy Wheels with you?
And I used to be in a wheelchair, and I was not able to go outside, so I had to sit there, and each one of my friends every day would fight over who would stay inside with me. And I got really good on a wheelchair, bro. You guys don't even know.
You have plenty of injury stories.
I was doing like wheelies and everything else.
I've never broken a bone before.
Don't jinx it.
Knock on is there any wood?
No, this is the clanker facility. It's only metal.
Okay. There was one time when I was like
Yes.
8 or so. We had this blue
Were you
van.
like 6 or 7?
Silly. No one asked you to like interrupt at all. Anyways, we're in this blue van, right? We were about to sell it because one of the doors was kind of messed up. It was like one of those automatic open doors, but it just kind of opened on its own sometimes. Well, we're driving down the road, and I'm sitting in the back without any seats because we just like they were the kind of seats where you have to bolt them in and take them off. They didn't have like a fold-up kind of thingy, so we had them taken out for some reason. And I'm just sitting in the back, sliding around as we go around corners and stuff, and all of a sudden the door slides open, and I slide over, and my leg gets caught. It just starts smashing against my leg, and I'm like screaming, "Help! Help!" You know. And in the front, they're like, "Oh, he's fine," you know. Like just screaming. And eventually they stop. They're like, "Holy shit!" You know. He's half hanging out of the fucking van, and so they my mom and my stepdad at the time, Richie, they pull over and they're like, "Oh man, that looks like it hurts." I'm like,
No, it just tickles a little.
just a tad bit. And but a week or two later, we sold the van to Maya's dad, Adam.
Oh, so like
Adam, my pet dog.
your
Adam.
blood, sweat, and tears are into that van.
Adam, no. Anyways,
Adam's going his first swing.
yeah, my pet dog Adam going on his first swim. Anyways, my like only other major injury story would be like when I was making sauerkraut. We had a mandolin. You know what a mandolin is? It's like a big wooden thing with these flat blades on it that are really, really sharp that are supposed to cut sauerkraut into like thin strips.
Mhm.
Well, I'm sitting there, and I got distracted by something, and I sliced the tip of my pinky off.
Slice
Well,
the tip off, of course.
Did you put it in your food to eat?
No, I actually pulled it out.
Could have been like a crouton or something.
But it really sucked because it was like right before max ups and stuff in gym class, and my pinky was all wrapped up. And your pinky is like 33% of your grip strength, so it just sucked. I couldn't grab anything.
Bro was nerfed.
I was definitely.
Okay, you have any stories?
Like of like pretty much torture from what you guys described.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think
Yep, give me the camera.
the closest thing I can think of is back when I was in 5th grade. I have this scar on my forehead. It's pretty much gone now, but I was called Harry Potter at the time because we were on the playground and we were playing tag, right? And this when I lived in Georgia, so we had this giant hill, and I was on top of the hill like right here, and I'm running, I'm looking backwards, and someone coming to get me, right? And I turn around like this, and then like this giant tree branch just starts here, just and I stop right in the nick of time when it stops right here, right?
Do you still
And
have it?
The scar, it's pretty much invisible. You don't really see it. So then I can't see myself because there's no mirrors or no phones or anything, right? And everyone's looking at me like, "Oh my God, your face!" And I'm like, "What's wrong with it?" And I like feel it's like blood all over my hand. And then the teachers see me like, "Oh my God, what happened?"
He's all sweaty, so there's blood streaming
Yeah.
down his face.
And like there's some kid who's like, "How aren't you crying?" I'm like, "I don't know," but I almost got my eye poked out. So I go to the bathroom, look in the mirror, and you have like this gnarly scar. Well, it wasn't a scar at the time, like this big cut from here, and then it branched out to here as well, but that part didn't scar.
Your head will bleed a lot.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of blood, so I took some paper towel, some soap, and just patted it dry a little. And I went right outside afterwards. I was inside for like 5 minutes because like I'm not wasting my recess time. and then some people were laughing and they're like horrified. It looks like you got a knife fight. And I remember my homeroom teacher saw it when it was time to light up and go.
I have a question for
And
you.
she nearly passed out. She's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And
I know
just,
a new topic.
What?
Okay, in elementary, were you a good kid or a bad kid?
I'll get to that in 1 second. Anyway, my teacher's like, "You have to go to the nurse right now," so she marched me down there. And I went to the nurse, and I went home. My parents were kind of skeptical. Like, "It looks like you got into a knife fight. We don't know if we believe this tree branch story." But a week later, it was pretty much gone. And my teacher, her husband was also a teacher in 5th grade. I think it was 5th grade when this happened. It might have been 4th, one of the 2 grades. And he started calling me Wolverine because like the scab, like it scabbed up real fast and healed. And the scab started to flap off, right? So it was like dangling right in front of my eyes. So one day I just went that's probably why I have a scar now. Or did. It's pretty much gone. But yeah, that was my story that I can think of. And was I a bad kid in elementary? Probably most likely over. I mean,
ruining your whole.
no, you can sharpen real quick. Bad. I got written up like all the time. But again, I was a little boy, and it was just, I guess you say hyper. But then again, most little kids are, so I don't think that's really a reflection on my supposed bad character. But 5th grade, I guess you could say I was kind of like a class clown, and I made some jokes and got written up for it. Let's just say it was during like the World War II era. Even at that, like Holocaust jokes. Got written up for that.
You've always been under the whole.
I never got to any fights or anything.
allegations, haven't you?
Never got to any fights or anything. So, yeah, that's about it. So I would say it was like a mischievous kid, not like a.
How about you?
I was always a good kid in elementary
He's
school.
always a good boy.
Except for the 1 year that I went here. I was horrible.
Yeah, Cole says otherwise.
What? Cole, I was always a good kid in elementary.
Well, you went to Detour?
Yeah.
I thought you went like downstate or something.
No, I went to Detour for...
That makes more sense. You look like you would be from Detour.
I'm not even from Detour. I just went to school there.
You look like you would go to school in Detour.
Why? He doesn't look emo.
Okay, Zoe, what about your...
Oh, no, pause it. I don't know if we can do that. That's man now.
I had no friends in elementary.
Bro.
Is that a lie?
No, it's not. I used to be friends with Megan in kindergarten, a little bit, and then I would have to say that my best friend at that point was Carter Rye because we got babysat together.
Ooh.
And we got in trouble one time in kindergarten by Miss Brace.
For what? Miss Brace is that old? She's been here for so long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she.
So what'd you do? Didn't get you in trouble, Miss Brace.
We were talking, and she got really mad. But then I went like no friends. And I was friends with Peyton, and then I think I was like in a friend group, but didn't like actually have like a friend. So I was just a lonely kid. So I wasn't bad.
What about Sage? Were you here?
I feel like I don't remember Sage until like 5th grade.
Ooh, that's kind of recent.
Recent.
Yeah, like 2020-ish. So that was only like 6 years ago.
Yeah, me and Sage
That's
were
this.
friends.
That's this decade.
She was friends with. She was like in the friend group, but like I said, I didn't have like an actual friend.
Mm.
So like.
Do you have an actual friend now?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Sage.
What about Azarius around? Do they have friends?
I don't know about Azaria. Sorrel would always have a friend.
Hey, the furnace, or looks like the heater stopped.
Good.
Oh my lord.
Hey, spring is pretty much.
Somebody
Oh,
cracked the
spring.
window.
Crack
Whoa.
the window.
So you could.
Yeah, Azaria got in trouble a lot in elementary school, so I don't know if she had any friends. She like beat people up.
Yeah.
She threw a baseball at some kid's
Not
head.
me. I was
What do you guys think of corn dog? Let's
I
put
was
that in your pocket.
really,
The school corn
Really?
dogs are really horrible.
really,
You know, in a way, they could be
Really?
described as Sage's
really
frog.
mean
because
in elementary.
Yes.
Frog. Sage doesn't like frogs because they're slimy. And what else did you say? They're slimy
And they like jump and they're creepy.
Well, corn dogs are creepy because they're slimy and they have a bunch of guts squished into them. So in a way, is a corn dog a frog?
That's a ridiculous question.
I mean, we asked if
course.
bananas had Down syndrome last week.
Well, yeah,
And
but
if they have
that was a
retard
play on
strength.
them being polyploid and having extra chromosomes.
Yes, but did they have retard strength though? Or
Hey,
restart
have
strength?
you ever gotten a banana from this school and put peanut butter on it?
No, I don't want to eat the bananas. They're like this big and they're like
They're
green, but
actually
not
good.
like a banana green. They're like radioactive
Bananas and
green.
peanut butter in general are insane.
Well, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
pairing. Don't get
And
me
you
wrong.
can get it right from here for free.
Yeah, but
Nothing's free. If it's free, then you're the product. So
yeah, that's
It's
kind
okay.
of true.
Yeah.
School bananas have mold on them
you're
usually.
sacrificing your health for a school banana.
It was a good school banana. I'm
The
I'm willing
one
to
good
sacrifice it.
school banana.
You got that booster on?
Oh yeah.
You should give me the camera now. Why not? It's my podcast.
Get to talk about something else.
All right, let's talk about. Does anyone have anything paranormal they want? Did I see Ryan Hale in the hallway?
That was awesome.
In back.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Okay, goodbye, guys.
Is it still going?
Yes.
So let's talk about. Has anyone ever had a paranormal experience in
Yes.
their life? Would you like to describe?
I have.
Except I was the ghost. Okay, so, we were going. My dad's brother was going ghost hunting with my brother and
Yeah.
cousins in California, and
Go on.
my dad and his brother and me, we were out there to scare him. We got out there like
I'm just so glad that I have
30 minutes to an hour before they got there, and there's like these squatters, and they were just sitting there. I'm like, get out of here! And they all left. So we were hiding behind a bush, and they come around, hello, and they have like this static thing.
Yeah.
And then my dad jumps out, and then Grace, one of my cousins, screams so loud. She screams so loud. And then, please, not another one. And then we all jump out and scare her again.
It's evil Carter. What goes around comes around.
And then my brother went with his friends to an abandoned basement.
Just
Abandoned house, and they went in the basement, and they had like headphones that played static and a blindfold.
Yeah.
And he said he could hear like ghosts and like
The Essence method?
The
the
what?
what?
Wait, can you say it again?
What?
Huh?
Would you
Huh?
Can you say it again? That sounded
It's
interesting.
like a different method. You put your headphones on, you blindfold, and then the radio signals through the thing, and it catches like spirits. But
Spirit box.
the other people ask the question, right?
Yeah,
But you
and then
can't
they-
hear the question, and whatever they hear, they just say out loud.
Shout
So
out
it
to
might
your boss.
answer your
Yes.
question.
All famous.
So he heard spider.
I know
he
my
said it,
paranormal.
and one of his
That's
friends
Sam
had a
Kobe.
Spider-Man shirt on, and he said spider. So
Yeah. All
they
right.
immediately left after that.
All right, Sage, do you want to talk about your paranormal stuff?
That wasn't from me. It was my
You
mom's.
should let me hold the camera.
Bro, he's reaching his arms out like, oh, please give me.
Well, no, I would say. I have a few, I would say. The most recent being November 1st, 2025. Carter was there. Brock wasn't there, but Austin was there. So it wasn't me who directly experienced it. Long story short, we're playing airsoft. And Carter and Caleb had to go soon. And me and Austin were gonna be evil and light them up because an alarm went off.
Hey,
and
exit
they-
out of that.
Are you even listening?
It's even better.
We gotta listen,
And me and Austin were by my porch, right? We were waiting for Caleb and Carter to come out the woods.
That's amazing.
And we're like, hey guys, time to come. Time for y'all to leave. And there's silence for a few seconds, right? And all of a sudden, I hear Caleb screaming like, no, hell no.
Stop.
And then we see him, and then we start shooting Caleb. He's like, wait. He keeps screaming for us to wait. And then once we done,
Okay, hurry up with this, bro.
As he's saying this, I'm just sitting on the porch there, lighting him up as he's running across the
yeah,
yard.
and mind you, it's pitch black outside. And you should put the camera back on. It's pitch black outside, right? And after all that shooting, Caleb's like, oh, I saw something out there. And he said it was like, what, 8 or 10 feet tall. It's like some really tall black, like shadow figure almost.
It was chasing him. That's why.
Yeah, he said it like chased him or whatever. And the reason I somewhat believe it is because personally I've seen similar things in that area of the woods as well. Because it's my property and it's pretty close to my house. So there was that. Freshman year in Halloween, I remember one day, it was pitch black. I'm waiting for the bus to come. And I'd see this weird light in the sky, but that's pretty much the story right there.
Did you hear a screaming or a whirring noise?
No.
Yeah, what about the one time we were sitting in Pickford?
Oh yeah,
And
that.
then there was that humming noise.
So that's a story in and of itself. Long
Is that
story
where you were
short-
by like John's house?
Yes, we were by John's house because Christy was like, things are gonna work out, I promise.
Yeah.
And then we're just chilling there, and we hear what I call the hum because other people have described it worldwide. Nobody can really describe what it is. But we're just sitting, and all of a sudden we just hear this hum come from like all of Pickford. It's not super loud, it's just like, and we thought maybe like someone's generator, like their house or something.
Are you sure Austin just wasn't having truck problems?
No, his truck was off. Like it was completely off. We were just sitting there with the
Yeah.
windows down because it wasn't super hot or super
It
cold.
was Austin's roast.
And like it was coming from all places at once. Like I peeked my head out the window. I was like,
That's crazy.
I moved a few feet this way. and
Did
I
you
was just-
hear him?
What?
He goes, that was Austin's big rose toy.
But yeah, there's that big like hum. And then when else? Like 10 or 12 years ago, I remember it's like towards Christmas time, and I was going to use the bathroom. I think it was like 8, and I was walking in my room that has carpet, right? But I stopped walking because I thought I heard someone else walking, right? And I heard someone like walking around in my kitchen, and I was like, oh, I wonder who's up. And I go out, look in the kitchen, and there's nobody. So I'm like, oh, okay. And it was like, wasn't a dog or anything that was up because they're in my parents' room. I think that's about as much paranormal things I've
Also,
encountered.
can we talk about how tiny your room is?
How
It's
do you know
like
how tiny
fucking
my
like
room is?
it's like
His room
it's
is like
like
6 by 6.
no, it's like Harry Potter closet vibes.
How do you see
It
my
has like
room?
enough room for a twin size bed and like one
When have you
dresser.
seen my room though? That was really
Oh,
weird.
when Christy's give me like a house tour.
Oh, well, yeah, it's really tiny. It's like 6 by 8 feet, I think. It is really, really small. Like, right now, I can't even lay down all the way, like, on my floor, because I'll be all crunched up.
Where did you have to fight Christy of the other
No, not
room?
really, because my parents are like, oh, you're getting this small room, because in the other house, you had the big room. And they're like, well, we're going to live here forever now. I'm like, Jesus, I lived in this other house for, like, 3 years.
So why don't you renovate the basement and you can have the basement?
Well, I have to move anyway for like in 2 months, so no point in doing that. So, I mean, it would be cool to live in the basement, but I might do that with my own house in the future. Once I get one, if I get one.
Little man cave.
With all the, Norris prices and whatnot, so.
Okay, can we end this?
No, we still gotta talk about paranormal stuff.
Oh my god. I'm not talking.
Well, someone else might
Speaking
want
of-
to talk. Let's see.
Speaking
Right.
of paranormal, you brought up the Pickford hum. I lived in Pickford for all of my life, and that hum just kind of happens.
Yeah.
It happens. I notice it especially at night when I'm just outside of the 906 gym. There's just like a hum with crunches, and it's weird. I don't know what it comes from, but it
Like you hear it
happens.
all throughout Pickford?
I would say so, yeah.
Yes, I'm not the only one. Well, first we thought we were going crazy,
You're not,
but
he's not schizo.
like you should come check it out though. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing like super scary or anything. Some people think it might be like geological activity or like something with the sky, but it's just like
The Great Lakes has been one of the hottest spots for extraterrestrial activity for
Yeah, have you heard of the Bermuda Triangle in like Michigan or whatever? It's
not as of Michigan, no.
mm, yeah, there's a lot of paranormal
Should watch
stuff.
the Netflix documentary of Unsolved Mysteries because they've got places all over Michigan where people reported some crazy
I suppose
stuff.
I'll tell my story.
Oh, so now you do have paranormal things.
Okay.
A lot of the theory is that underwater in the lakes is the best place to have to hide from us.
I mean, it would make sense because we know more about the moon and like Mars than we do about our own
So,
ocean floors. So.
Usually.
I used to live in Sinagnis.
That
Most
makes
of,
so much more sense about everything I know about you now.
why?
The pieces have been connected.
What's that supposed to mean?
The lore is all laid out.
You remind me a lot of Luke.
Anyways, me and my brother and my mom moved to this really creepy place. It was like a house, but it was like split in half. Like someone lived in the back, we lived in the front, and it was an old funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just imagine how creepy it was.
Yeah.
Like you first walk in, there's a room. Everything in that room white,
Mike.
and there's still chairs in there from the funeral home.
Yeah.
That was their game room.
Sounds suspicious
And
like the back
surprisingly,
rooms.
that was the most creepiest room. But like we honestly felt so safe in that room. I don't even know how to describe it.
A false sense of security. It's a lure.
You go down the hall, creepy ass living room, right there, and dining room. You go in, kitchen. The floors were black and white checkered. Just imagine that creepy ass house. And then you go upstairs, spiral case.
Like New Agnes.
Creepy as hell, and then had all our rooms and stuff. And me and my brothers had to go to my dad's, so we weren't even home. But my mom ran out the house crying, calling us.
Jesus.
And she did not go back in the house after because, have you heard of a mimic?
Oh yeah.
My mom was sitting in the living room and kept hearing my voice, like, from upstairs, like, telling her, like, mom, like, come upstairs. And she ignored it at first. She thought she was going crazy. And then her, like, kept hearing it. And so she, like, finally went upstairs. And, like, you know how, like, you're just walking and you just see something in the glance of your eye?
Yeah.
Like, you just have, like, this weird feeling something's there. She was walking and seen, like, apparently something on my bed. Like, it was a bunk bed, so she, like, seen it in the corner.
Yeah.
And literally ran down the hall to her room, locked the door, stayed in there, called my stepdad at the time.
At the time.
At the town.
And he had to, she was in that room for like, I swear, like 6 hours until he got home from work.
Yeah.
And had her come out the room and bring her out there. And then I say like 2 days later, her boyfriend or husband was walking down the stairs.
Paranormal encounters.
He was walking down the stairs and he said that someone pushed him and he went all the way down the stairs. And then we had to call 911 because his head split open.
Oh Jesus. So did your mom describe what that thing looked like in your bed?
All she said was like a little girl. So.
Well, it
And
reminds
it was
me.
just creepy when she tells me this story because she actually freaks out every time she tells me this story.
Yeah.
Because it was in my voice when
Yeah.
I was little.
That reminds me of a story. I wonder if Austin wants to. Austin, you want to tell your story of you and Tyler and your
And
potential mimic?
I do have pictures of everything.
Oh, you should show us later. Come here. Come hither so we can hear you better.
Alright, so this story starts off with me and Tyler. You know, we're just hanging out at the house. And me and him get this
I can go
bright,
get one from my locker.
me and him just get this bright idea. Let's saying, let's just go play hide and seek in the dark. Keep in mind, it's like 11:30, and he says, let's get an airsoft gun, and every time we see each other, we shoot each other. And I was like, all right, I'll grab my night vision goggles. So every time, by the time we get everything prepared, it's like early winter, end of fall. You know, there's not a lot of snow on the ground, but there's some. And we go outside, and I hide first. All right, everything seems to be normal. We're all just chilling there. He finds me, he shoots me, whatever. Well, then it's his turn to hide. All right.
Everything normal. Paranormal.
Paranormal. And then everything seems to be just fine. And then it's his turn to hide.
That means might be my locker.
So and then when it comes to be his turn to hide, you know, I count, he goes to hide. I'm sitting there walking around looking for him. I walk down to the field, look around the field, he's not there. I'm like, all right, he's really good at this. I walk back up to the house, I look around a little bit more, and then I look like down to the field, and what I thought, he was just standing there. It's like, all right, because I have my night vision goggles on. And so I'm just standing there, I'm like, all right, Tyler, I see you, you're not funny. And I shot at it, it just didn't move. It just looked over at me. I was like, all right, whatever. And I start walking towards him, like, Tyler, you're not funny, dude. I know that's you. And then this thing was not Tyler, because it looked over at me and then started walking towards me. Didn't say anything, just started, like, walking towards me normally. And I started backing up a little bit. I was like, Tyler. And then it started, like, not a dead sprint, but it was like, and then it started speed walking at me. And then that's when I knew it was not Tyler. And then I booked it back up to the house, ran inside, slammed the door shut, locked it, into my room, because I left my phone inside. I run into my room, I grab my phone, I call Tyler, and then I wait because it's ringing. And then that's when I realized his phone was in the house. So he's outside with this thing, and he doesn't even have his phone on him. So I go back outside and I scream for him, and he comes around the other side of the house there, and he's like, what? And he's like, I know you're just messing with me. And I said, no, I seen something in the field. He's like, and I was like, were you hiding in the field? He's like, no. I was like, we should probably just go inside. And then the worst part about it, we go inside, and we're sitting on the couch watching a show, and the power goes out. And so then we're just sitting in there with the power out, eating MREs, waiting to see if something happens. And then nothing happens, so that's my paranormal experience.
And then you remember, like 2 weeks later, we went to your house for airsoft, and
And then we heard somebody calling our name, or we heard my mom calling for us, saying, oh, come on, guys, come back up to the house. And then there was nobody there.
your mom wasn't home. This one we were deep in the woods too. No, you got any paranormal stories?
Currently I'm trying to retie my boots after Brock unlaced them. But paranormal stories.
You look like the skeptic here on this show, so.
The skeptic?
Yes.
I'm more of a cynic, but
Thumbnail for this? It's just gonna be like 5.
I've gotta have something here.
Could be like a weird light in the sky or like a
I've seen a
ghost.
bunch of weird stuff before, like. Oh, here's a story. So, I had this hyper-realistic dream where I thought I sold my soul to the devil.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was really weird. It was really weird.
Dude, you did that in my garage.
Different time.
No, like you took my chalk and did that in the garage.
Oh no! That was a original to Skellig. But where was I going with this? Right. So, really weird dream. I woke up and I was like, well, in my dream I thought I woke up and I was like laying in my dining room, and sitting around the table there were like all these characters from popular media and stuff that I recognized, and there's one that I didn't. It was weird. He was older, gray hair, just completely messed up hair, and just like sitting at the table, and I was talking to all of them except him because I didn't recognize him. And I look out the window and it's all bright and sunny outside, kind of nice summer day, and I step out the door and it was dark. Which, weird dream, but it's a dream, so it makes sense. And I look over and I see this tall, like, had to be like 13-foot tall, shadow figure thing. I had to explain it as a shadow figure because it looked like a tall person made of black smoke.
Yeah.
And they jump in 3 jumps from like 40 feet across. And they like shrink down to the size of a person. They start talking to me. And it's like a sales pitch almost, you know? Convincing me to sell my soul. I can go to any, fictional universe or whatever, get transported to a new place and live a much better life. And I was like, oh, sign me up. And they were like, what?
You're taking it back.
Yeah, because they're like, dude, where's your logic? And so I get like all into this whole conversation. I'm like, well, this or that, offering up all these ideas. God. Continuing on, there's like this weird metal box. It was like the same kind of. Okay, bro. It was like a storage unit, kind of material, welded together real shittily. And they're like, all right, go in there. And they're like, all right, when you wake up, just kill yourself.
Jesus.
And it's like, I was like, does it matter how I die? And they're like, no, you could slit your throat or whatever. And I was like, if I get hit by a bus. And I was like, if I get hit by a bus, will it be the same? They're like, yeah. And so there's also this board in front of me with all these like orange buttons with different ways that it dies. It was like a 9x9, or rather a 3x3 grid.
Yeah.
And I didn't have time to push one. I was gonna, and then I woke up. But it was weird because in the dream it just happened really quickly. I closed my eyes, opened them, and I was awake. It was light outside. It was the weekend, of course. But it was so odd. Because usually I wake up and I'm all groggy and tired and stuff. But this time I was completely awake.
Mm-hmm.
Like not even crust in my eyes. It was weird. Then I realized as I woke up, that figure that I saw that was sitting at the table was an older me that looked like they'd gotten hit by a bus.
Jeez.
And it was like, it kind of weirded me out, but I wouldn't call it paranormal or like real supernatural, just an odd dream. Let's see. After, my mom's boyfriend moved into the house. It was like first week or so. He was at the top of our staircase, and he fell down the stairs. But he didn't hit a single step. He kind of just like flew down.
Yeah.
And there was a twisted tea can that was at the top of our piano that's next to the stairs. So you've got the piano, you've got the stairs that go down like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the top of the stairs, you're flat with the piano, and then it kind of goes down. The piano's like a wall, then you're down to the floor. And he kind of like flew down, like quite fast. Like, I don't know how. There was no momentum for him to fall down the stairs that fast. And he hits the ground and he's completely fine, but the twisted tea can was sliced in half.
Jesus.
So I got no clue for that one. Of course there's like a real scientific answer somewhere, but I really don't care. I'm sure there's more supernatural things, but I can't think of much. God. No, not really. I haven't had much weird things happen to me.
Well, so far this is our longest episode yet. We're nearly at 1 hour.
I've lost my pencil. Where did it go?
You did.
Sage is a hater.